Hugo Ekitike exclusive interview. Why I chose Liverpool FC. Imagine stepping into one of the most iconic clubs in football history, Liverpool FC, and feeling like a kid on the first day of school, eager to prove yourself. That's exactly how Hugo Ekitike feels as he joins the ranks of the Premier League champions. In this exclusive interview, the 23-year-old forward shares his excitement and thoughts on why now is the perfect time to take this leap. Hugo's journey to Liverpool wasn't just about chasing dreams, it was about proving his worth. After a successful stint at Eintracht Frankfurt, where he showcased his talent and grew both as a player and a person, he felt ready to take on a new challenge. It's the right moment, he says. I came to the Bundesliga hungry, and I think I did well last season. Now I'm ready to make a bigger step than play at the highest level. The transition to Liverpool happened swiftly, from signing his contract to meeting his new teammates and hitting the training ground in just a couple of days. Despite the whirlwind, Hugo embraced every moment. Things go quick, but I was really excited to come here and meet everybody, he explains. His first glimpse of the club included watching training sessions and meeting legends of the sport, an experience he described as perfect. Joining a team that is already a Premier League champion brings its own set of expectations, but Hugo is undeterred. Liverpool are already on top, but we have things to reach. We want to be the best and need to improve every season, he states. The addition of 7 new signings, including Hugo, has fans buzzing with anticipation. This summer transfer window was great for the club. They brought so much quality, and I think the team will be better, he says confidently. Before Liverpool, Hugo spent 17 months at Eintracht Frankfurt, where he found a supportive environment that helped him grow. They took time and were patient with me, he recalls. I made mistakes, but I could improve. That's the best way to learn and become a better footballer. His journey from street footballer to professional player showcases his passion and dedication. The arrival of new manager Arne Slot was another crucial factor in Hugo's decision to join Liverpool. We had a very good first discussion together. I find him very interesting, and I was pleased to see what I can do with him, he shares. Arne Slot's reputation for developing players further solidified Hugo's choice. Versatility is a key aspect of Hugo's game. I do what the coach asks me to do, but I like to do everything. I can play alone or with another striker, he explains. His ability to adapt to different roles on the field is a valuable asset for Liverpool. Dreaming of playing in the Premier League was something Hugo couldn't afford to do as a child due to the cost of television. However, watching clips on YouTube fueled his passion. I was dreaming to play in the Premier League, and now it's huge, and I am grateful, he says. A recent social media post featuring Hugo in a 1990s Liverpool away shirt with Steven Gerrard's name on the back adds a personal touch to his connection with the club. It's a very good jersey, he notes, acknowledging the legacy of one of Liverpool's greatest players. When asked if he resonated with Virgil van Dijk's famous quote, "It was always Liverpool," Hugo agrees wholeheartedly. The way the club works, the people here, the atmosphere, the fans, the stadium, it's the best team in England and one of the best in the world. Looking ahead, Hugo is thrilled about the prospect of scoring his first goal at Anfield. Anfield is mad. I can't wait to play there, he exclaims. The thought of hearing the roar of the crowd when he scores his first goal is both exciting and daunting. In closing, Hugo sends a heartfelt message to Liverpool supporters. Hey fans, here is Hugo Ekitike, newscaster. I can't wait to win and score goals for you and just have success and have fun in the stadium and to see you. Throughout the interview, Hugo's enthusiasm and happiness are evident. Joining Liverpool has always been his dream, and he's ready to make it a reality. Hugo Ekitike's first photo shoot as a Liverpool player in Hong Kong. Photos. Hugo Ekitike checks in with the Reds in Hong Kong. Published 16 hours ago by Sam Williams in Hong Kong. See our gallery as Hugo Ekitike completed his new signing photo shoot in Hong Kong. After his first training session on Friday morning, Liverpool's latest summer edition returned to the team hotel to conduct his club media duties. Ekitike sat down with LiverpoolFC.com for an interview and then posed for photos. Scroll through our gallery below. Follow all of the Reds preseason with all Red video. Find out more and join here. https://video.liverpoolfc.com/preseason, #link, #FFR, and FSC code /#2hens, #Sam, clubpreseason.com. Photos by Nikki Dyer and Andrew Powell. How Liverpool won the Hugo Ekitike race inside the £79 million signing and Slot's Masterplan. Imagine being on the cusp of signing one of the most exciting young talents in football, only to have your plans foiled by a rival club. That's exactly what happened to Newcastle United, who thought they had a deal in place for Hugo Ekitike, the highly sought-after striker from Eintracht Frankfurt. But here's where it gets interesting. Liverpool had been quietly working behind the scenes, laying the groundwork for a potential deal, and ultimately swooped in to snatch Ekitike from under Newcastle's nose. But how did it all go down? Let's dive into the details. It all started when Ekitike was playing for Reims in Liga. He scored 10 goals in 24 appearances, catching the attention of Liverpool's recruitment team. They made contact with his representatives in January, and head coach Arne Slot outlined his vision for Ekitike in a meeting at the end of the season. It was a conversation that would ultimately seal the deal. But what about Newcastle? They had been confident they would conclude a deal and even made a bid of over €75 million in the second week of July. However, Liverpool's interest in Ekitike was not deterred. They believed he had significant potential and were willing to pay a premium to get him. And this is the part most people miss. Ekitike's goal tally was not vast last season, but Liverpool's analysts felt that relative to other centre forwards, only Erling Haaland and Kylian Mbappe have shown similar potential to Ekitike at a comparable age. But here's the thing. Frankfurt were not keen on selling Ekitike, and it would take a substantial offer to even start a conversation about his sale. They had developed a reputation for being tough negotiators and were under no pressure to sell. In fact, they had already made enormous profits from the sales of Omar Marmoush and Randall Kolomoani in the last 2 seasons, and were expecting a significant injection of Champions League cash. So, what happened next? Liverpool made their move, submitting a bid of just over €80 million, inclusive of all bonuses. Frankfurt turned it down, but it was serious enough to put Liverpool on the road to completion and curb Newcastle's ambition. And then, the final blow. Manchester United contacted Frankfurt to inform them that they were going to approach Ekitike's camp directly. But Ekitike's representatives rebuffed them, saying he was only interested in moving to Liverpool. In the end, it was Liverpool who emerged victorious, signing Ekitike to a 6-year contract in a deal that could rise to about £79 million. It's a huge sum for a 23-year-old who is uncapped at senior international level, but it reflects Liverpool's faith in a striker who developed a reputation as one of the most exciting young talents in German football during his 17 months in Frankfurt. Now, the question on everyone's mind is, will Ekitike prove to be worth the hefty price tag? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, Liverpool have pulled off a major coup, and Ekitike will be a key player in their quest for Premier League glory. And this is the part most people miss. Ekitike's goal tally was not vast last season, but Liverpool's analysts felt that relative to other centre forwards, only Erling Haaland and Kylian Mbappe have shown similar potential to Ekitike at a comparable age. But here's where it gets controversial. Was Liverpool's pursuit of Ekitike a case of them hijacking Newcastle's deal, or was it simply a case of them doing their due diligence and getting their man? Let us know in the comments. As for Ekitike, he's already shown glimpses of his talent, and Liverpool fans will be eager to see him in action. With his pace, skill, and finishing ability, he could be the missing piece in Liverpool's attack. But what do you think? Is Ekitike worth the £79 million price tag? Do you think he'll be a success at Liverpool? Let us know your thoughts.